When it comes to defining pure automotive luxury, one name continues to rise above the rest: Range Rover. And for 2025, Land Rover hasn't just refined its crown jewel, they've redefined what it means to drive in ultimate comfort, style, and power. Welcome back to MotriX. Today, we're diving deep into the 2025 Range Rover Flagship, a vehicle that doesn't just transport you, it elevates every single mile. The 2025 Range Rover is not just an SUV. It's an engineering masterpiece, crafted for those who demand more than just performance, they demand presence. From the moment you step closer, the design tells you everything you need to know. The seamless surfaces, the flush door handles, the bold stance, every inch of this SUV speaks sophistication. Let's start with what meets the eye first: the exterior design. The 2025 Range Rover carries forward its iconic silhouette, clean, confident, and timeless, but now with sharper details and subtle modern touches. The signature grille blends effortlessly into the sleek front fascia, flanked by digital LED headlights that project a light pattern so refined, it almost feels alive. The new pearl white metallic paint, available exclusively for the SV configurations, glows like liquid metal under showroom lights, and looks equally stunning under moonlight. Step to the side, and the body proportions remain flawless. The Range Rover's massive 23-inch wheels command authority, while the long wheelbase stretches out in elegance. And yes, for 2025, you can still choose between the standard wheelbase or the long wheelbase versions, the latter offering an available third-row seat for the first time ever, something US families have been asking for, and Land Rover delivered. Now, slide to the back, where simplicity becomes power. The vertical taillights, embedded within the gloss black tailgate bar, illuminate with a red pulse that looks like something straight out of the future. The badge on the rear doesn't just say Range Rover, it declares a statement of unmatched class. But let's talk about what truly sets the 2025 model apart: its powertrains. The lineup offers something for every kind of driver. The entry-level mild hybrid P400 delivers 395 horsepower from a silky 3.0-liter inline-six engine, combining performance with efficiency. Then comes the P550e plug-in hybrid, a technical marvel that pushes out 542 horsepower while offering up to 51 miles of all-electric range. Yes, 51 miles of quiet, emission-free, electric luxury driving before the gasoline engine even wakes up. Perfect for those who want power, but with purpose. And for the purists who crave ultimate power, the Range Rover SV Edition houses the P615 V8 twin-turbo engine, delivering an incredible 606 horsepower. That's right, 0 to 60 in just 4.3 seconds, in a vehicle that weighs over 5,500 pounds. That's not just performance, that's dominance wrapped in luxury leather and silence. Of course, the magic isn't just under the hood. Every 2025 Range Rover rides on Land Rover's MLA Flex architecture, a platform designed for supreme strength and refinement. Combined with adaptive air suspension and predictive road scanning, the car reads the surface ahead and adjusts itself instantly. It's as if the vehicle knows the road better than the driver. Smooth highways, rocky trails, or snowy mountains, the Range Rover simply glides. Now, let's open those power-assisted doors and step inside, because this is where Range Rover separates itself from everything else on the road. The interior of the 2025 Range Rover feels like it belongs to a private jet. Every detail, from the hand-finished veneers to the semi-aniline leather, screams craftsmanship. The new 13.1-inch curved Pivi Pro touchscreen floats elegantly in the center console, giving access to everything from navigation to climate control, all through a redesigned interface that's smoother and faster than ever. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa are now standard, seamlessly blending technology with tranquility. The digital driver display is crisp, the steering wheel feels sculpted perfectly, and the ambient lighting offers over 30 color options to match your mood, from calm moonlight blue to energizing coral red. And then there's the Meridian Signature sound system, 1600 watts of pure acoustic brilliance through 35 speakers, including one built right into each headrest. When you play your favorite track, it doesn't sound like it's coming from the car, it feels like it's coming from inside you. For the long wheelbase versions, things get even more indulgent. The Executive Class Comfort Plus rear seats recline, massage, and even extend footrests, turning your drive into a rolling 5-star suite. Dual 13.1-inch rear entertainment screens, wireless headphones, and climate zones for each passenger ensure that everyone experiences their own slice of perfection. Every movement, from closing the doors to adjusting the seat, happens with a quiet precision that defines the Range Rover philosophy, effortless luxury. But don't mistake comfort for softness, the Range Rover remains an off-road legend. With intelligent all-wheel drive, Dynamic Response Pro, and an advanced Terrain Response 2 system, this SUV can still conquer mud, sand, or snow with the same calmness as it handles Beverly Hills traffic. Wading through water up to 35 inches deep, it's just another day in a Range Rover. And now, Range Rover has brought sustainability into luxury. Recycled materials, vegan leather options, and hybrid technologies show that refinement and responsibility can finally exist together. Let's talk about presence, because owning a Range Rover has never just been about driving. It's about being seen. Park it next to any other luxury SUV, and the difference is instant. The Range Rover doesn't shout for attention, it earns it with silence and design. Celebrities, executives, athletes, the Range Rover Flagship remains a symbol of achievement, taste, and timeless power. But for 2025, Land Rover has also focused on technology and comfort upgrades that matter most to US buyers. Over-the-air software updates now improve everything from navigation to suspension tuning automatically. The cabin air purification system with CO monitoring ensures every breath inside is cleaner than the world outside. Even the door handles have built-in LED indicators that greet you when you approach, like the car knows its owner. The driving experience, absolutely unmatched. The steering is refined, with perfect weight balance. The suspension isolates you from the world while giving enough feedback to remind you, you're in control of a masterpiece. Noise cancellation technology filters out unwanted sound frequencies, making every journey whisper quiet, even at high speeds. Fuel economy ranges depending on your model, around 21 mpg combined for the P400, 46 mpg for the P550e, and 17 mpg for the mighty V8. But let's be honest, no one buys a Range Rover to save fuel. They buy it for the way it makes them feel. Starting prices in the US hover around $108,000 for the SE, moving up to $140,000 for the Autobiography, and over $200,000 for the SV Flagship, fully loaded. Expensive? Absolutely. Worth it, without a doubt, because when you buy a 2025 Range Rover, you're not just buying a vehicle, you're buying one of the few machines that perfectly balance tradition, innovation, and luxury in one breathtaking package. As we close this review, one thing is clear, the 2025 Range Rover isn't trying to keep up with luxury SUVs, it's the one they're all chasing. From the city streets of Los Angeles to the coastal highways of Miami, this machine commands respect everywhere it goes. The 2025 Range Rover Flagship, where performance meets poise, where silence speaks louder than noise, and where luxury becomes personal. This is more than an SUV. This is Range Rover. And this is MotriX.